3 years ago this week, Tom Petty asked Michele Bachmann to stop using one of his songs at a campaign event. I love those stories. We've had many since, including, who was it recently, Lewis, that we did on the show that was using a John Mellencamp song? I think it was Paul Ryan that really likes John Mellencamp?
It's possible. I know Mellencamp. There's a long list of these cease and desist notices.
We have the really famous one, which is, of course, Ronald Reagan using Born in the USA, even though the lyrics were completely opposite in Bruce Springsteen's song to the message of the Reagan campaign and the platform of the Reagan campaign. Bobby McFerrin told George W. Bush Sr. to stop using Don't Worry, Be Happy. Tom Petty, Sting, John Mellencamp, and John Hall all told George W. Bush to stop using the songs. The band Boston told Mike Huckabee to stop using their songs. I actually like the band Boston. ABBA, John Mellencamp, Van Halen, and the Foo Fighters told John McCain to stop using their songs. And Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine commented to Paul Ryan that it's funny that he thinks that that Rage Against the Machine is one of his favorite bands, because he says, "Don't mistake me. I clearly see what Ryan has that Ryan has a whole lot of rage in him. A rage against women, a rage against immigrants, a rage against workers, against gays, against the poor, against the environment." Basically, the only thing he's not raging against are the privileged elite that he's groveling in front of for campaign contributions. Lewis, I think that for as long as we have music and campaign rallies, we will have misuse of music by politicians.
Absolutely. This is going to continue, and I love it every time this happens, because it is a public embarrassment for those politicians.
It's also funny that very rarely do liberals use songs at their campaigns that the conservative artists who are the owners of the rights to those songs ask for a cease and desist. I wonder why that happens, Lewis.
It does happen, just not nearly as often. I think there was one with George Clinton, but yeah, you're right. Bill Clinton, not George Clinton, the artist. Confusion there. But it does happen occasionally.
All right, let's take a break. We've got great stuff coming up on today's show for you. We've got a great interview. This week's audience questions I think you are going to love. Remember, davidpakman.com/membership. Sign up for membership. This is viewer-supported independent media. We depend on you.